Hello everyone, happy new year. Welcome to 2021, and today we have a pick a card reading from me and Natasha on the Nymph Tarot. So if you are new here, then welcome. If you're one of my subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for clicking onto this video today. So I wanted to do it won't be too long. Just a little pick a card reading with like an uplifting New Year's message for your 2021. Obviously 2020 has been a very difficult year for most people, and I really wanted to start this year off, even though obviously COVID is not gone, we're still waiting for more people to be vaccinated and for people to be able to start, getting back on with their lives completely. But I wanted to start this year with an uplifting message for you guys. So I have 3 piles for you to choose from. So as always, I will have a timestamp in the description and in the comment down below. So we have pile 1 here with this pyrite crystal. We have pile 2 in the middle with the amethyst cluster. And then we have pile 3 at the end with this green aventurine. So see which one you're drawn to, whether you're drawn to a crystal, to a timestamp, whatever it is, just use your intuition to pick which one you think is for you, and I will see you guys in your reading. Hello to my pile ones. If you chose the pyrite crystal, this is your reading. So what we're doing today is an uplifting message for this year. So we have tarot and we have oracle cards for you. So you guys have the Spirit Song Tarot. So we have the 10 of Acorns, which is the 10 of Wands. We have King of Crystals, which is the King of Pentacles. You have 2 of Shells, which is 2 of Cups. And then you have 2 of Acorns. And for oracle cards, we have Soul Family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. You have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So what I'm going to do is try and move everything back a little bit so we can see all your cards in the shot. Yeah, that's a bit better. And then we have Loyal Heart as well, 35. Your bottom deck energies, so your very bottom deck energy is the World, and then below that as well you have 9 of Shells. So you guys definitely have a very uplifting message from sort of the universe about 2021. For some of you, I do see this obviously more as a love reading. I do see 2 of Shells there, but it could be about your sort of business and finances as well. This year I really feel like, so looking at your bottom deck energies overall, I feel like you're going to have a lot to celebrate this year. With the World card, it's all about fulfillment. It's the end of the cycle, being the last of the major arcana. And it's all about celebrating, and I feel like this year, after the last year, you're going to have a lot you're going to want to celebrate, whether it is in love, whether it is in finance, your career. I think you're going to have a lot to celebrate. And you also have the 9 of Shells that was under this, and it's all about, you have 2 cards that say fulfillment on there. So I feel like whatever it is that you have been wishing for and working towards is going to come into fruition this year, and there's just going to be just generally a lot for you to celebrate. So I'll move these off to the side slightly. So you have 10 of Acorns, which it's all about responsibility and dedication. It can be about, sometimes with the 10 of Acorns you can be feeling overburdened, and I do feel like for you've been taking on, maybe in 2020 you had a lot of responsibility to take on, and you're finally, I feel like you're going to finally be able to maybe share this a little bit, whether as I said, it is in the business sense, or whether it is in kind of the love, in the romance and love. You're going to be able to share this burden with other people. You have a lot of cards here. So you have 2 twos, and then you have this soul family and low heart, with this kind of duality, this like reflectedness. I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is more to do with love. I feel like if you are not in a partnership at the moment, I feel like you are really going to meet your kind of soulmate. I feel like it's going to be a really deep connection that you are going to be bringing in this year. Or if you feel like you have met this person, I feel like you are actually going to be coming into union with them, and this is really going to give you a lot, you know, to celebrate. As I said, a wish fulfillment. If this is someone that you've been in friends with benefits with, situationship, you guys are going to be, I feel like, going to like the next stage. Or if it's someone, if you're completely single, you don't have anyone that you can think of, I feel like this is definitely meeting your soulmate. And then you have this King of Crystals energy. So for me, this feels like, for some of you, as I said, with this kind of more business minded, that may be thinking more business wise, career wise, if you're not really wanting to focus on love, I feel like you're going to be really leveling up in your career. You're going to have you're going to really kind of reach like next levels. I feel like this kind of, you've had a lot of dedication and responsibility in the past, and I feel like you're definitely going to be gaining sort of benefiting from that previous dedication, and kind of definitely really leveling up. And for some of you that is more love, I do see this, I always see the King of Crystals as being someone that wants to, you know, settle down, have that long-term relationship, build a family, build a sort of future with. So I feel like this could be you. For some of you, this is definitely you kind of leveling up in your career. Or for the rest of you, I do feel like this is kind of meeting someone that is also kind of in that mindset, that really wants to have that family and that home, and really sort of build a life together. And next, as I said, you have 2 twos, which twos for me does make me think of partnerships. So whether you again, business, whether it's you're going to be going into sort of, whether it's like a partnership, whether it's like a new job, whether it's in business, you're going to find a new partner. You're just going to, everything's going to come, I feel like everything's going to come like aligned for you, because you have this union and harmony with that 2 of shells. So for you guys that are thinking of business, I feel like it's definitely going to be something that is where you're actually following your heart as well. I feel like it's going to be, for some of you, whether it is like a business you're just starting up and it's really kind of a labour of love and something that is genuinely close to your heart. And for some of you, I do see this as that beautiful kind of soulmate energy. These I'm not too sure, I feel like they are doves coming into union, and I really do feel like for a lot of you, this is going to be getting together with a soulmate. And for especially, I feel like this is definitely for you business minded people. This 2 of acorns, so 2 of wands, you're going to have this year, I feel like you're going to be so focused. I feel like you're just going to feel a lot more insightful. Maybe you've learned a lot from last year, and you're really going to be able to put all of that into practice this year. Maybe you just couldn't for whatever reason last year, but this year is going to be, I feel like it's just, I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like it's going to be your year. And it's going to be, you know, I feel like with that 2 of acorns, it's just so promising. It's early on in the suit, like you're not kind of at the end yet. But I do like how it feels like it's almost gone from 10 of Acorns, like that was, feels like kind of hangover from last year, and now you're kind of restarting the suit again, but it feels like fresh. It feels like much fresher energy. And as I said, a lot down here kind of makes me do think more of love. So you've got this soul family, call in your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. This can be for anyone. So just whether it is business, whether it is love, you know, call in the people that are going to be able to help you. You never have to do anything alone. There's always someone that will help support your business, or will be a partner in love, even friendship. Just it's nice to be able to rely on other people. And as I said, there's a lot about this dual here. You have a lot of twos and that kind of duality. So for some of you, I do really feel like this could be, maybe even for some of you it's like twin flame, but definitely like soulmate level connection. This year I feel like really listen to your intuition. I feel like whether you feel like you actually can do it or not, I feel like you are going to be getting, your intuition hits are going to be like messages from the universe. It's going to be from your spirit guides, and they will be guiding you. So really do trust that intuition this year. And then finally you have this loyal heart, and I feel like this is a really beautiful card to end the reading on. With this loyal heart, I see it as being, obviously this could be that someone it could be a sign of someone that you're going to be that's loyal to you. But I feel like this message is just throughout 21, just remain loyal to your heart and your desires. Don't let other people sway you to kind of deviate from your what it is you want. I feel like after the year we've gone through in 2020, 2021 is the year of making progress and realizing. I think what we all realised is that, you know, we can't take life for granted, because a lot of us have had to live very different lives to what we want. And I feel like this year, remain true to what it is you want to do in life. I just saw 11:11 on the camera. So yeah, stay true to your heart, stay true to your desires, and, you know, live the best life that you can in 2021. So that's everything that I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do you know, like, comment, subscribe. It's all really, really appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in another video. See you later. Hey pal 2, if you chose this beautiful amethyst cluster, this is your reading. So we are asking Spirit about an uplifting message for 2021. So I've left it very open, could be about anything. So let's take a look. So, right, don't get too scared, because the first card, which I've just dropped, is looks a bit scary, but it's fine. So we have the Tower. I know some people get a bit freaked out by sitting in the Tower, but it's fine, guys, it's fine. Page of Swords, King of Wands. I feel like my camera is going, the brightness, the sun, I mean the sun's not coming out, but it's got slightly lighter outside, and it's now, I don't know if it's overexposed, but the Magician. And then we have Ace of Swords. And for Oracle cards, you have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? That is definitely overexposed. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to sort that out. Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. The Crumbling. So this was actually on the bottom of the deck when I shuffled for you guys. after these two cards fell out, and for me this is like the Tower, so seeing it again was just, I feel like, a sign. And then you have why. And bottom deck energy for you guys is 10 of Swords. So let's talk about the 10 of Swords first. So this is your bottom deck energy. Again, this card can scare people. However, I see it in more of a positive light. It's the end of the suit, so it is a 10. And anyone that does know tarot and watches enough of these videos knows that the sword suit is not, there's not very many swords in this suit where you think, oh, that's a really positive message. So it's generally the trickier suit, and for it being a 10 makes me think that you guys have come to the end of a tough period, which, you know, could be 2020, it could be if you have something else going on in your personal life as well, but you are at the end, and it's at the point now where it can't get any worse. It can't get any worse. It can only go up from here. So I think that this year for you guys, 2021, I'm not going to be like, this is going to be your year, it's going to be your best year ever. But I feel like this year is going to be such an improvement for last year. I feel like you've learned more, and I think you've learnt more about yourself. I feel like you realise, because even though this is 10 of Swords, she's kind of, life has obviously got the best of her, but she still has her phone in the hand and she's still getting on and she's doing things despite the fact that she's lying there with all those swords in her. So I feel like you guys are definitely stronger than you think. I feel like 2020 was the year you needed to almost prepare you to come into your power and to teach you the things that you needed to know. Especially with this Tower moment, and you have the crumbling here. I'm going to almost look at these together. So I feel like with that 10 of Swords, I feel like this has been an energy that you've maybe been in for a while. And for me, I'm just trying to get so you can see the text at the bottom, but I feel like you're going to be at that stage where anything that you were kind of holding on to that doesn't serve you, you're now going to be letting go of. And I think that letting go is going to really allow you to come into your power. I think as well, you're getting to the point where you know what it is that you want in life. Sometimes I feel like so many of us go through life thinking, oh, look, the stuff that we see on Instagram or the stuff we're told is what we want. So whether that's marriage and kids and, you know, that high-flying career and the car and, you know, 3 holidays a year, we get into that mindset of thinking that's exactly what I want, which for some people that is exactly what they want, and that is okay. But for some people that's not what you want. You want to do maybe a career that you don't earn as much money, but it's so satisfying to you and you get to share something you love. Maybe you just want to be able to travel, maybe you want to volunteer and help people. Whatever it is that you personally want to do, the thing that sets your soul alight, that makes your heart happy. I feel like last year was there to kind of teach you that exactly how is it that you want to live your life. I feel like with this card why, it's made you question, you know, why do I want this? Why do I feel like I have to do this in a certain way, or however it goes for you. I feel like it was a year where you really did question yourself, and I think coming into 2021, as I said, you know, you're at this point now where I feel like everything that's kind of not serving you is going to let go, and I feel like this is going to be really a year of building, of, you know, as it says here, seeding the light, laying the foundations. I feel like it's not going to necessarily come to you all straight away this year, but you're going to be building the foundations for living the life that you want to lead. And you've got here the priestess energy. So how are you being called to step up and lead? So, and I feel like this is being the leading person in your own. See your life as a movie. Like, you're not just the lead actress, you are the casting director, you're the director, you're the producer, you're the person that runs your life. And so I feel like this year you're going to realise that power that you do have, and whether that is you're getting rid of people that are kind of toxic and don't serve you, whether it's situations, you guys are going to be coming into that power. I see the Page of Swords. I feel like you're going to be able to speak your truth to people, and also even just to yourself. I feel like maybe if before you hadn't really admitted that maybe you weren't leading the life you quite wanted, like this year, this is the year where you're going to be like, actually, this is how I want to change, this is what I want to be. And you're going to start, I feel like, actually living it. Once you can actually, you know, say it out loud, tell other people, tell yourself, actually, no, I'm not happy like this is what I want to do. You are going to come into this power. I love that you have King of Wands and the Magician. These are very strong, you know, strong, confident energies. And I really love that you have both of these. I feel like you are going to become powerful in your life. You're going to realise the power that you do hold within the King of Wands. And I feel like it's definitely all about action and manifesting. So with the King of Wands, I feel like you're going to bring fire to your life. This year, or 2020, maybe it was a year where you weren't able to really do much. Like a lot of people, you may have lost your job, or you've just been confined to your home or wherever for a large portion of it. Whereas 2021, hopefully, you know, with the vaccine and everything, you know, starting to be rolled out, hopefully this is a year where you're going to be able to start taking more action. And even if you can't for the beginning, I feel like you're going to get into place like plans, and you know, you're actually going to, like, the actions that you can do, I feel like you're going to be much more motivated this year. And with that Magician, so I feel like you guys are going to, as I said, realising your own power, realising you have the ability to affect your own life, in the form of manifestation as well. So, you know, if you're not very brushed up on manifestation, then there are plenty of coaches that have videos on YouTube. One of my personal favourites is Sammy Ingham. But whatever it is that you desire this year, you can make it happen, and you do have that power. And it ends on the Ace of Swords, and I see this card as being, you know, that mental clarity. I think this year, this is the kind of gift that you really are going to get, is this kind of clarity about your life and your future. And I think when you're thinking clearly as well, and you have like a clear goal in mind, it becomes a lot easier to manifest as well. You can, when you know exactly what you want, you can put a lot more energy into that, rather than just, if you're not quite believing in it, or if you don't quite know, it's a lot harder to manifest. So this is what I see for you guys. I feel like 2021 is going to be a year of, you know, self-discovery, in the sense of discovering your own power. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in another one. If you did enjoy this, please do like, comment, subscribe. It is really, really appreciated. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys in another video. Hey pile 3, if you chose this beautiful piece of green aventurine, this is your reading. So we're looking at an uplifting message for 2021. So let's have a look at what you guys have on the cards. So for tarot, we have the Magician, we have Seven of Pentacles, we have Nine of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles reversed. And for oracle cards, Inner Temple, Devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. The Age of Light, you've been training for this for lifetimes. You have Deep Knowing. And then I got you an extra one, and it's Clean It Up. So, and then bottom deck energy for you guys is Three of Pentacles. So interesting reading for you guys. There's definitely a focus on pentacles, which if you are new to tarot, basically there are 4 suits and each one represents an element. So pentacles represents earth, and that's more your material things, so it's like money, wealth, belongings, things of kind of this physical world. And I find it interesting, there's a lot of emphasis on this pentacles energy. Your bottom deck energy is this Three of Pentacles, which I think this, for this year, Spirit is saying, where possible, you know, I feel like your strength is going to be in letting others help you as well. Not just trying to do everything for yourself. I think there's times where when you let others help, it's going to be much more beneficial for you. I think you're going to be able to build, whether it is to do with your fortunes, but I feel like it's just, there's Spirit saying, you know, there's no need for you to be alone. So I feel like there's, at times maybe you are someone that is wanting to do everything by yourself, but especially with this kind of Magician and the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here, it's all people being by themselves. But I think it's, you know, important to know that for some of the best things to happen in life, like a little baby, how you have 2 people, it's important to let other people help you at times. So for you guys, I really see that you are definitely coming into your power. This is very similar to kind of pile 2, but I feel like you're already there. I feel like in 2020, maybe you really kind of upped your manifestation game, you've really put in lots of work, and I think 2021 is the year you're going to be really reaping the rewards here, guys. I feel like it's going to be, you've got, you know, cards of manifestation here. You have the Magician, which is all about having all the tools you need to be able to manifest. You're now powerful. You've kind of, the Magician is somebody that has mastered they've mastered the cups, they've mastered the pentacles, the swords and the wands. They have brought them all together to be able to use them to bring about magic. And I feel like this is very much you. I feel like 2020 is probably a year you've put in a lot of work, and you're kind of at this point where it's just, you're just kind of waiting for all this to come about. And I think in 2021 you're going to be very much in this space where things are going to come to you kind of effortlessly. I feel like 2020 was maybe a long hard slog, whereas this year it's definitely going to come a lot easier for you. So this card often speaks of the kind of the patience, you know, you've got two parents kind of looking longingly at this empty basket for a baby, but obviously it does take time. Like everything, it takes time. Things don't necessarily happen like that. So there is a need for you to still be patient this year, but have that inner confidence and that knowing. You know, you have here deep knowing. Have that deep knowing that this is going to come, that it's going to come for you, your manifestations, because it's that belief and that knowing that it's kind of already done that will bring it into reality. So there's a need for you to really stay firm, because you have this, you are powerful. So just remember to stay firm and stay, you know, truly believing and living in that kind of end game. Because maybe I feel like this clean it up next to it, maybe you guys don't always believe in it. Maybe you question it a lot. Maybe you don't, maybe you let those little thoughts kind of get into your mind. But there is a need for you to clean up your mental act as well. So don't let, every time you let those kind of little thoughts come in that are like, oh no, that could never happen, or these things don't happen for me, just cancel them out. Kind of stop yourself mid-sentence, in like obviously mentally mid-sentence, and start repeating affirmations about, you know, that you're a master manifester. Everything you manifest comes real. Things like that build your self-concept as well. So clean up your thoughts, and for some of you this could be clean it up like physically. So lots of people say, so if you're trying to manifest, whether it's a specific person, like have your room ready, have space ready for when this person's going to show up in your life, because doing things like that, making it like it's going to happen physically, helps bring it about as well. We have 9 of Pentacles as well. This card, when reading the guidebook for this particular tarot deck, I love how it says this. So this mermaid is like sitting in a well, and obviously people just throw change into a well. So it's all about being able to sit there and just waiting for all this good stuff to come to you. It can be about putting up boundaries as well, because you know, protecting yourself and your energy. But for this reason, I am particularly seeing this as, you know, very much that Spirit is saying that don't worry about these manifestations. Don't worry about if it seems like there's no movement, things aren't coming towards you. They will be this year. It's just a case of having patience, and once I feel like once you're in a good spot and you're really believing it, that's when it's going to really happen. It's going to come very effortlessly to you. And I think the last card here for your reading is almost a bit of a warning. So a lot of these cards are Pentacles based. You have the King of Pentacles here in reverse, and I feel like King of Pentacles is someone that, you know, even though he can be very homely, can care a lot about his home and his family, he can also care at times, when reversed, too much about money, too much about himself. So this is maybe this is a bit of a warning for you guys. If you are focusing on money kind of above all else, obviously money is great, because, you know, it stops us being out on the street, it allows us to do what we want, but at the end of the day, money is not the be all and end all. So I feel like just make sure that you're not focusing all of your energy this year just on your money and making material gain. There is a need for you maybe to get in touch with your more spiritual side and with what you want emotionally, especially with this card in a temple. It says devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. So for me, this is all about, you know, understanding what your heart's desires are, and really, I think with manifestations, I feel like the things that you truly want deep, like kind of deep inside your heart, those are the things that you're going to be able to manifest the most easy, like the easiest. If your heart's really not into a manifestation, then I feel like it's not really going to, it's going to be much harder to manifest. But if it's something that you truly want and desire, then it's going to come easily to you. It's going to be like that Nine of Pentacles, where it just comes effortlessly. You don't have to do very much for it to all come to you. And sometimes you may think, but I don't know what manifestation is. You know, this isn't something that I know a lot about. How can I do this effortlessly? And you have this card, the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So everything that we have in our life is a manifestation. So if you constantly are thinking negative thoughts, then a lot more negative things are going to happen in your life. Whereas if you are someone that's generally a lot more positive and thinks positive thoughts, then good things are going to happen. So this is something that, you know, we have done, your soul has done for many times over, because you've probably been here before, and it's a case of trusting that kind of, as we have deep knowing here as well, that deep knowing. Sometimes you'll just know things and you'll be like, I don't know how I know that, or I don't know how I know to do this, but it's probably because you have done it before in a past lifetime, and it's your soul that just remembers it. So, you know, do trust yourself, do trust this deep knowing, this guidance sometimes you receive, because it may be that you have already done this in a past lifetime. Yeah, so that's everything that I see for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading, please do give it a big thumbs up, do comment, subscribe, share. Anything is really, really appreciated. Thank you so much for watching and being here today. Hope your 2021 is absolutely fabulous, and I'll see you guys in another video.